Hi, I'm Shashi Tharoor, and let's face it, what happened in Brisbane at the GABBA on the 19th of January 2020 is the stuff that Hollywood blockbusters are made of. David knocking out Goliath at the GABBA. But if you pitch the story of this extraordinary success to a Hollywood producer, he'd say, hey, come on, we can't make this. It's simply not believable. And the incredible thing is it actually happened. It happened in the most adverse circumstances. A team so depleted that 7 of the first choice 11 they picked at the start of the test series were no longer in the side for the 4th. The 2 heroes of the rearguard action that tried to save the previous match and succeeded were both injured and unavailable. So was the leading pace bowler. You can't stack the dice any more against them than that. And look what happened. They pulled off the most impossible victory in the most incredible circumstances. Which is why I think one can really speak in Virat Kohli's phrase of a new India. Now, we know that's also a phrase used by Narendra Modi, but I'm not endorsing it in the political sense, very much in the creating sense. Because this new India is a team that when it's struck stands up, when it's beaten, bruised and abused, they find the resilience and hunger to persist against their rivals' accomplishments and experience. I mean, the Australian bowlers had 1,000 wickets to the 10 or 11 the Indian bowlers had. They put forward their energy and intensity, and they offered the kind of grit and guts that was more effective in the end. As Pujara taking blow after blow on his body, people playing on through pain, extraordinary. They showed that New India is not afraid to take on the world. The way Washington Sundar on his debut test hooked a bouncer from Cummins into the stands. That's the spirit of the New India. When they were crippled by injury, they showed the guts to hold on for a draw. When fit, they discarded talk of a draw and went decisively for a win. Tagore dreamed of an India where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. This new India embodies that dream. And no one better than their stand-in captain Ajinkya Rahane, who molded a team of newbies into lions and turned no-hopers into winners in an understated way without ever raising his voice or flaunting his authority. When he was feted, he gave all credit to his team, asking them to join him at the winner's podium and handing the trophy to the team's most junior member. That's the mark of a great captain. He makes his team stakeholders in and owners of his greatest triumphs. And above all, let's face it, India played as a team. Between the combustion of 36 all out on December 19th and triumphant victory a month later, almost every member of this largely untried and untested squad played their part and all shared in the eventual success. This is what's great about India, the amazing stories of NATARAJAN, of SIRAJ, coming from really humble origins, deep poverty, tragic circumstances. SIRAJ lost his father at the beginning of the series, missed the funeral, but stayed on to fulfill his father's dream of bringing luster to the country. That's the spirit of resilience, ambition and character, of aspiration that marks the new India. I would say this team represents a different ideal of new India from the politicians' one. An India that recognizes that its strength lies in bringing together individuals from all corners of the land. An India that transcends cultural and social barriers to succeed as a team. An India whose young are ambitious and courageous enough to seize their chances. An India brave enough to stare down adversity and personal loss to soar to new heights. And an India not of top-down hectoring and chest-thumping authority, but one guided by a brand of empathetic leadership that believes in allowing each person to play to his strengths. This new India has succeeded on the cricket field. If we bring its values into our national life, we might yet succeed in lifting the country to triumph on the world stage as well.